Generally speaking, no.
7 years old.
Unless your kid smokes cigarettes
If I can,
and drinks under the table.
if I can get, it is PS1, but if I can get like, if I can get J2 Kuna here, oh, I'd be spending so much time that I played a lot when I was younger.
On fire.
If I could get, Super Mario on here,
This makes so
but
much
that's
better
an
sense
64
than
game,
cats and mice.
so therefore,
With the
N64
Commodore version.
games don't.
They do not.
They don't run well on here. And the last game
Wasn't there a Super Nintendo version of that?
probably
There is. That you can
Well,
run.
Super Nintendo wasn't that the Super Mario RPG? Paper Mario.
Yeah, same thing.
Before the-
Love
I'm Google it right now.
Yep, N64 right there.
But then
Wait, 64 had that also had Super
That's when it started. Paper Mario, yeah.
but
You can do Super Mario RPG.
with,
It's similar.
But that one just got re-released for Switch.
yeah,
You can, but that's not weird.
my problem with it is that the Paper
But that's
Mario
alright if you did. It's not
currently out. Only on their,
Rob
like,
don't care.
their download emulator.
But I'm
you
pretty
have-
happy with
and you have
that.
to pay
$1.50 or $80.
Of the ones I've had
Yeah,
recently,
and I'm like,
I think
yeah.
that's
I don't
my
want
favorite.
that. I don't want all of this stuff.
I finally
I want
playing
this
on-
game.
Because I had the Little Dragon thing for years.
And they're like,
I love the Little Dragon thing.
all these
But
games.
this one finds
It's kind of like with
just that
some
little bit
games
better.
that I like. Some
It's a
mobile
little
games.
bit bigger, but it's
They
still
have it
in
where
my
it's like-
pocket.
This
Do you
bundle
store
for
these all over the
these
place
things,
so that
and
you're
I'm like,
never far away?
I don't want all those things.
Nah,
I
I
want
keep-
that one thing.
I keep two, like,
I'm willing to give you. I even wrote a
I mean, during the day, see,
comment of like,
so a lot of people didn't see
hey,
the light still on, so it's
game
not
is definitely four-star game.
snuff out the light
And I was given 4 stars.
No, it's
But-
dead. That's one of the problems.
I'm giving
I mean,
2.
But that's
because
it.
I
It's
can't
really nice. I
buy
like that.
just the things I want.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that might
These
mean
are
that you have
track
to do a little bit
well
more extra work in coding, but hey,
For bad marbles.
there's a spot right
you will get so much more money out of me, and I'm a
Yeah.
It Marble Madness! It worked for
College.
Blackberry. Wait.
I'm still working on things, but going $5 for this.
Oh, that
feature,
hurts,
For this
man.
character, for this item,
That hurts.
I'll be throwing that at you so quick.
Are you excited about the Blackberry movie?
Yeah, I was
You
just gonna
didn't-
bring that up.
You don't want to put that in. You want to lump it with all of these other bundles.
Because
so that
having
you
been
can
on
charge
the-
you $20.
What the fuck were they thinking, BlackBerry?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you $20 because I
Oh,
don't
you gotta have a
want
BlackBerry
all the
email address?
Out of
That's
the
stupid.
5
A
things that
BlackBerry
you
mail
that's
server on
$20.
site? Yeah, oh God, I'll
want
never
one.
forget
I want
that.
one.
Because, you know, it was the business standard for years.
I want one.
But they're so out of date by the end.
It looked-
Blackberries?
It looked like
So
from
dumb.
the trailers that it turned out like most of the internal people at Blackberry were like
The only other
fighting
thing
for
is
a ship that was going down. They just didn't know it.
Yeah.
I'm in charge. This is fine. By the way, you've all been replaced.
You guys have spent 4 years other phones have been picking up mail from everywhere else, and you still have to have a BlackBerry server on site to do mail. That's so stupid. It was so bad. So bad. I hate
They're gonna come back to you. Way more secure. That's probably the.
it.
They got
They-
some 2600.
A secure BlackBerry.
7800 too.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Ninja Call.
What is it you want to change on that? Because, you know, I mean, there's nothing you want to change on. I wouldn't screw with it.
I just was hoping to get pictures for stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's got a scraper built in.
Otherwise,
Wherever the hell that is.
no, Rob, I'm good with it as is. I would just like some pictures so that way I'm not picking a game blind without knowing what the.
You just need to know all 6,000 of them.
That's it. Like Larry does.
So currently,
Oh, Sega Master.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not very consistent about how they do their.
I'm currently just going. Do I even need that, do I just go with what I have because I know the game?
We need to leave it on there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Do that just in case I get frustrated enough that I want an actual scraper. So yeah, if you're willing to, I
Wait,
appreciate
what's
it.
supposed to scrape?
The scraper is supposed to, put the
All
thumbnails
those
in.
pictures.
Some of them don't have
They just did
pictures.
it.
Some of them don't have pictures, like the ones in the Game Boy.
Oh, this one is, or is that?
That's
just scanning.
loading all the games.
Don't you go and have pictures?
Yeah, some of them. You want me to show you some that don't? He has a different.
Anyway,
He has a different operating system.
that night built this. This is an actual.
You like
build.
how it counts
Like,
out of
I'm not a
290,
Chinese guy
but it
sitting in
just-
his basement. No,
It said it was
I actually
290
care
and
about how it
939.
looks. That's their problem. But they have more games than I have on mine. I mean, I'll.
Alright, let's drink a beer.
Alright, let's get it. Live from the 6th floor basement of the Guys Games and Beer Towers, it's the Guys Games and Beer Show's Beer Court.
Yay!
Hey! Shoot,
Oh, yeah.
we can just kick right into it, I guess. Ba-dum,
Bam.
bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Larry wants to drink, so that's why we're. Larry's like,
Move it
I want
along.
to drink.
Do we have enough
Move
light?
it along.
I
See,
want to
Larry?
drink.
No game.
Huh?
Oh, see, look, food fight.
No picture.
Fighting.
No picture. No picture.
Are we light? Enough light?
I don't know.
We
I don't
have
care.
enough lighting out there.
Normally
We
you
don't
do that
care.
before. So.
All right.
I normally do. Actually, we usually have both lights
So-
on. I don't know.
So my brother, so it's got a bit of a story to it. So this is there's a radio station, The Drive, out of Chicago, right?
Yeah, listen to
And
it.
there's a morning program, Sherman and the Tingles.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a Sherman and Tingle drink.
And they this is their beer called Driver Nation, right? And so it's sold in Illinois. So we took a road trip down there to go get it. And one of the other fun things about it is it is a charity beer that.
Well, that's nice.
So what they
Okay.
do is the proceeds go to training helper dogs for vets.
Hey.
So
Hmm.
So yeah, so and this is just a classic American premium lager, right? So nothing special, nothing, and out of Crystal Lake Brewery, and it's probably you could call it a session. It's only a 4.5, so
We could call it water here in Wisconsin because that's
Yeah, we
about the
call it
residual
water.
level.
Yeah, what it is. So I think I've covered all the stuff.
We
We
hear you, Driver Nation, from
he wants to read.
lakefront concerts to backyard barbecues. Good times deserve a great beer. 97.1 FM, The Drive. Sherman and Tingle, along with Crystal Lake Brewery, bring you a crisp, clean, classic lager that goes with everything from power chords to drum solos to pizza and burgers. Sip, savor, and rock on Chicagoland.
Yeah.
There we go.
There
I
you
get it
go.
now.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. So at first, when I was looking this up, I got it wrong. I thought it was Sherman and the Tingler, which I actually think's a better name.
I think so.
But
Well, I'm assuming Tingle is a person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before I got into audiobooks and podcasts, I used to listen to The Drive a lot at, driving, at work, at, standard fast food place that you work at. I don't want to give them money, so I'm not saying their name. You already know who you are. You can fuck off.
All right, so let's
Well.
give this a try.
Sherman and there
That
they are.
looks
They
like a classic American
look like they
premium lager.
Yeah.
I just looked at Sherman and Tingle, and they kind of look like classic American lagers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not on the top of this beer, but in their picture it says, "Easy to drink, hard to put down." That was in the description.
Hey, George.
No.
Well, that was easier than they bragged about. I just put it right down. Just went right down.
Maybe that's why they had it off the lid.
Have you taken a sip of it yet?
Yeah,
Larry?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I take a sip, just put it right down.
Okay.
That gravity was helping even. All right.
Yep. Need a drink.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, it's not pea water.
well,
That's good, right?
I give this a step up above PVR.
oh.
It's got a little
strong words over there.
It's if I did
It's got a bit of skunk to it, but I don't hate a little bit of skunk. I hate a lot of skunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
It's got a little bit of skunk, but that's not
that
a
European beer that's
Oh.
all skunky, and
Yeah.
that's apparently
And
on
Larry,
purpose.
it's not a full step. It's
All right.
Ooh, it has Pepe Le Pew on the cover.
Got a bit of an aftertaste. Kind of hangs with you a little, a little
That's some of the
tallow
skank.
or something.
Some
Yeah,
of the
that's on the
skank.
Is that the tingle on your
Yeah,
tongue?
skunk, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
That's the tingle.
That's the tingle, I guess.
Speaking of tingles, Tom is not here today, in case you didn't notice, because, he's got
Case of the tingle.
he's got a case of the tingle weenie.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
sorry to say,
Represented by
by pervert Santa.
by pervert Santa, who's
Yeah.
feeling a little limp today.
Yeah, so sorry, Tom.
Me flavored water.
We'll drink this beer.
Yeah, to
Thank
your
you.
weenie. To your weenie, Tom.
To you.
To you. To the whole you. No.
All right, so I guess it falls to one of us to start asking a question. So I will.
Oh, I was about to.
Are you going to? Are you going to pull this out of the party cooler?
I'm not gonna throw it back.
All right.
That's my
Yeah,
whole
I
thing.
probably would grab this because it delivers what they say. You
Yeah.
drinking, if you're going to be drinking all day, seems like one of those kind of.
Hey, Jerome.
It does, but and it's. I too would pull this out of a party cooler, but I mean, I wouldn't overly dig for it either. Like, so if I knew there was Pabst, Hams, this, you
And
know,
you just grab it and you're like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, right.
Yeah, that's exactly how I do my party cooler. Is I reach in, I grab a beer.
Sometimes
Do I-
you're actually looking,
No, yeah. But then I don't consider myself grabbing in the party cooler. I am considering myself looking for a beer.
Yeah, well, it's still in the party cooler.
It is, but
Or maybe a party fridge that's in your garage. And with a day like today, I think many
Might be saying that.
Wisconsinites are probably sitting there thinking, maybe it's time to de-winterize that garage fridge. And
What was that?
Dude, it was literally running like 3 months ago.
What do you mean? Like, just like open it
Plug
up
it
and
in.
look, make sure it's nothing weird in there,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
plug it in.
Make
close
sure
the
it's not
door.
moldy. It's So are you party cooler in it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a drinker,
It's drinker.
Mm-hmm. It's a drinker.
Are they promoting drinking and driving?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't say goes with
So,
driving.
so while you're going for
your
while you're listening to morning drive during your morning drive, have
Driver.
a driver nation beer.
Yeah. But only one. Oh,
have
okay.
one on us.
So some states that's completely legal. It's up
Texas.
to you to be responsible to know if you've had
In
enough.
Kansas, I don't think they
Yeah.
enforce it because
Yeah,
I've seen
right.
so many people
Yeah.
with booze in their cars in Kansas. It was
Yeah, it's
That
just-
was insane.
It doesn't seem
that was the
right.
'90s though. They might be better now.
San Antonio,
Really?
Texas.
No, and I expected all those responses for this in the party cooler, but at the pub.
No, I'm not getting. I want something a little bit more with my food.
Well, you might not have food. You're just
Oh,
at
well.
a
At a pub? Nah.
pub. No, okay, all right.
Single pour, maybe not, but if they're just like, hey, get a picture of this thing.
Yeah,
share it
picture.
on it.
Yeah, this is a kind of on tap kind of beer, isn't
Picture.
it? It's odd.
Yeah.
And it's, sometimes.
And
Like,
then for a
It tastes
show,
like
you're
something
probably
that'd
gonna
be
have 3
on
or
tap.
4.
yeah.
Yeah, at like a Lords of the Trident show.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
and they play for.
but
So,
if
you
I'm
know,
just there for like, but if I'm there for like drinks, food, maybe some axe throwing. No, I'm gonna get something else.
Yeah, I got mixed feelings. I do think it would be specific to what's going on at the pub. It wouldn't be an automatic or they got that. Yeah, give me that. You
I
know,
can feel this being a good, like
but a pitcher sounds good to me.
yeah.
It's a great road soda.
A good bowling beer, as my dad would put it.
That's a great bowling beer.
A good bowling beer.
That is
Yeah.
actually a great point there. The pub that's at every.
They didn't even
This
put it
isn't
on the
the-
label.
This isn't a thing everywhere, but in Wisconsin, every bowling alley has a bar in it. So this would be fine at the bowling alley
Wait,
bar.
where are we
they all
going to a
go-
bowling alley that didn't have a bar?
In
Yeah.
Kansas.
What?
Uh,
Why
Yeah,
would
there's
you
laws
go?
against that in
yeah,
Kansas.
I don't even know what the point would be.
You're not wrong.
It's not like you're-
Atlanta,
It's not
Georgia.
like you're at the gun range or something like that. Or whatever.
Larry.
No, they have beer there.
You're at the gun range.
Atlanta, Georgia. Went to a bowling alley. No,
Were you in a dry county?
no, Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, if you were ever wondering how rednecky we are, you're kind of getting. We try to stay away from our home redneckiness, but occasionally we bust out the rednecks.
Oh, that reminds me of something I saw of people from England think that they could outdrink any of us. And it's going,
What is that?
I just go, have any of you heard of us Wisconsinites?
Wisconsin ears.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna
there's a
outdrink you,
reason.
England.
There's a reason when I
Oh,
was
thank
bowling.
God.
When I was
Oh,
when
that
I had
radio is driving me crazy.
seven cases of beer in my vehicle, and I went into Canada, and they said, "Why so much beer?" And I said, "Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin," and they never brought it up again. Yeah.
Okay.
That checks. So, anyways, so
They probably have a from Wisconsin checkbox. Yeah.
Why so much? Wisconsin.
yeah, that checks.
Wisconsin, other, and then you gotta fill it in.
Right. There's another. We got questions.
But if you want to count, when I come back through, they're still going to be in the trunk.
Because we drank all Canada's beer.
If possible, I'll bring 3 more back. But
They're just going to be empty.
So, all right. So then, I guess we rate this, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, we should. I guess. All right, on 3, on 2, on 1. Yeah, that wasn't very surprising because it's
Yeah, I mean it's solid beer. It is exactly what it is. And you know what's funny is now, specialty breweries don't often do these kind of beers. I don't know why that is, and maybe because the brewing process is longer or something like that. That they don't usually do these. There's they normally are IPAs or sours or wholemeal stouts.
Oh,
Something at the ends, not just this
I like
middle of the
myself a
road.
good lager. I don't know why places don't do more.
Like I said, that's what I say. I don't know either. I kind of wonder. I mean, the word lager means to sit, right? I
Yeah.
mean, it means to
Yeah.
store it.
Yeah.
So maybe
Means
it's
to log
just
it.
the how much longer it takes to get there. I don't know.
Did I tell you I got good news and I got bad news?
No, you got to do your verdict first. Then you can.
I guess we'll do the verdict. Okay. On the, on the charge of drunken rage driving, I find you guilty. Wait, drunken.
I don't
wait,
break that.
drunken road rage.
Yeah, you should.
I
see
find,
it.
wait.
There
There's
you
a
go.
juxtaposition here.
Jeez, the court was out of
On
order.
the charge of drunken road rage. My God, I'm having problems today.
Yeah.
I find you guilty and sentence you to
Drinking!
All right. So anyway, all right. So the good news is that Darlene's gone the week after you get back from Canada, so we can still do something.
Oh.
The bad news is I'm totally out of vacation days now. I've to go to OhioCon.
Yeah.
Yeah, CorksCon.
Ohio Con,
It says Ohio.
Pittsburgh Con.
Don't do that because there's two in
Of
the same
course.
city. And
Of course.
we're only going to
We don't want to
one.
do that. We're going to Corks, but
Yeah.
so
We can't keep
now
going
Corks is
straight.
only one day this year.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
so it'll be
he's trying to
interesting
build.
drive
He's
up,
trying
yeah.
to do the slow build. And maybe that'll work out. It worked out for Man with Power. That was started as one. And
I don't know
And
that.
it was two. And
It
then
was
it was
like
bigger and bigger.
Its
venue.
growth is kind of like,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
woo. Well, we're gonna go to a twice as big venue. Yeah, that worked out. Yeah. I mean, now it's just basically it's an actual amphitheater that they're playing in now. It's just
Yeah.
basically that was a big venue last year.
But it is a big venue, but they still the actual venue I think is 2,500, and they cap the tickets I think at either 16 or 17, and that's for essentially breathing room. One, because you have all the video games, right?
right.
So you need some space for that, and you want the space to actually play and stuff like that. So if everyone's just, and because it's a longer event, it also makes sense to want to have some breathing room too.
We're in the hallway this year.
Yeah,
here.
apparently we were too much for the party room. So
We were
And
really
then aren't they
pretty
using the
good.
party room this year?
I thought.
I have no idea. I have no
We're
idea.
all
I don't
against-
know if they've had.
But we
these-
are across to the bar, so that's good.
They have. I don't like this.
Yeah,
My
my
understanding is
long-
we're just way across the bar.
I don't know about it being in a long line. Like
I don't know
that.
if we're gonna. I mean, we've done it before with Maverick Power.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite configuration, I'll admit,
Yeah.
but I'm okay with it. I mean, you're sitting at the bar, you turn around, boom, there's a game there. It's not a bad idea.
You just set
Not
up
bad.
random tables anywhere.
It's like right on the stage.
Yeah.
Bust up.
Who wants to play Quake? That's the drummer.
Hey, it's wireless, so we can have them out in the audience too.
Yeah.
They can just, you can just sit down
Yeah.
and
Like,
play.
don't you want to
Quake
listen to the show?
Network,
No, I'm killing it at Halo. Don't you want to listen to this?
I want to play Quake next to Mortius. Who else is going to give me that power over death than Mortius?
There you
Big
go.
Mortis. Big Mortis. Crud, one of the band names really intrigued me. I mean, since we're not really.
Although now it's wireless, it's kind of funny. Like, maybe one of the games should go on stage and be like, when the singer's not singing, goes, I'm coming on. Get over here.
We were laughing about it today because I was just showing a friend about this.
Well,
One of the names is
that's Star Killer.
Lame Genie.
Oh,
Lame.
Oh my god, that's the best name ever. I cannot wait to see them.
Are they the video game guy? Like, they do the
I mean, it's.
metal video games?
I would imagine because it's got like a
I mean,
8-bit logo.
it's a 50-50 shot with that festival.
They got just
That's
straight
true.
power metal, or there's a
Oh, yeah.
thing to video game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either D&D.
Well, wait, one of the bands though is really kind of a divergent. If I remember right.
Oh.
Uh,
After going to Irish Fest one
Yeah.
time and seeing a metal
No,
band, a
no.
Scottish metal band called Something
No.
Stuffed in Haggis.
Starkiller.
That was the name of the band.
Something, or like,
No.
or the actual.
Yeah, so
The
Starkiller.
actual name of the band
Magic
was
Sword?
Something Stuffed
Magic
in
Sword.
Haggis.
Yeah.
Magic Sword, yeah.
And
And
They
just
are-
being like, I just sat there because I was waiting. for
Comics
the
and
band
sword-based
beforehand to come
electronic
on.
rock from Boise. Oh,
I'm not even.
Idaho.
I don't think Magic Sword is even a metal band. But,
Anthem.
Were they
Legend
the
Japanese
like,
Power.
yeah.
Thrash metal. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good this year.
Yeah.
I might not be in the room as much as usual.
Yeah. No, I
I
got
might
my
not
I got
be
my
coming
I got my
around
gold
much.
so I can have a seat for
Yeah.
mandatory.
I mean, I'll
seat.
stand up. I don't care about that, but there's a lot of ones that
Now, do you
kinda...
think Star Killers is a throwback to what the original Star Wars was called, and like the original script was
I don't
called
know.
Star Killer?
They're from Chicago.
No, but they're probably not that old to ever have seen that.
Star Wars or the
Because-
original script?
The original script for Star
It
Wars.
seems to me that if you're a metal band, you should know quite a bit about the 80s. You should have quite a bit of 80s knowledge.
Well, that was '77, so
Yeah, so,
you
I don't know.
But metal definitely birthed in the 70s. So
You know, like get into metal, you just know if you start heading towards that Norwegian death metal, there's a good chance one of your band members will get lost. Film your album cover.
yeah.
Every
So hasn't
couple
been
years
lost
I
in the
send
woods?
Ty a new logo, and every
Yeah.
couple years he ignores the new logo. And just it's like, hey, there's that old logo again. Yeah, it's got a Space Invader
Does he
on it.
use it?
No.
Yeah, I drew that Space Invader myself, though, so I feel pretty good about it.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Maybe he likes it better. I'd feel better if he said, I just like that logo a lot. That would make me feel good.
Oh, I already did all the. Next time, Rob.
Right. This is what I'm thinking of.
Which
Oh,
one is
yeah,
that?
that's,
Is that Magic?
that's Magic Sword?
Magic
Yeah,
Sword.
they look
That's
great.
right.
Yeah, I think I think they would fit in with Priest.
This year,
This
I'm super. I am actually about as excited as I've ever been with the lineup this year.
Yeah.
It's just all.
So
it,
we can
it
destroy the
excites
boredom?
me. Yes! I'm excited. I'm gonna wear a power glove and masturbate during. No, I'm
Rob, when is that different from any other day? You got me to give you the knife hand
I'm just
here
saying.
of when is that different than any other time?
the power glove.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. We're skipping a lot of things here, but it is an exciting year for Mad with Power.
It is weird. I'm sorry I brought it up. It's just I
Yeah.
mentioned it at work today, and I was like,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
we were like, oh my god, look at that, look at that, look at that.
Yeah.
It was one of those years that it's just like, look at that, look at that.
Because Ty did that song, obviously, I'm really excited about Anthem. But Fellowship is very cool. Yeah, there's just so many things on the.
Iron Maiden's coming, right?
Yeah, no, I for sure.
They're getting up there. They
Yeah.
can draw an Iron Maiden.
Or maybe the Iron Maiden when Iron Maiden does the because I'm sure they do. They play smaller venues under a different name.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
one of those.
Hey,
what would be
yeah.
Iron Maiden's other name? It
We're-
can't be Eddie. That would be no too. So long
We're-
time ago, Megadeth used to play under Vic and the Rattleheads.
I like that.
If they wanted to like
That makes
fly
you
under
feel.
the radar.
That makes you feel good about them.
Right, so, but it's like, oh, okay. So, what would be Iron Maiden's like, like...
Just.
Trooper! Iron Maiden
Yeah,
cover
Trooper.
band. And it's
Yeah,
actually
and it's actually
Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
just call them a
Cover-
cover band,
That would be the best. They like
Really?
show interviews are like, that's the worst cover band. Iron Maiden would love that. It's the
They
worst.
try so hard to be just like them.
And they
What
just
are
don't
they?
sound it. They just don't have the spirit.
Ugh. That Bruce Dickens couldn't carry a tune.
Bruce Dickens.
They're drummer. They're
I love it.
just trying to show up too much.
There's nothing else I can say that is going to be like good. I was going to go on to Def Leppard, but there's nothing. I like Def Leppard as their music,
Yeah.
but there's nothing good I can say about them in their personal
Yeah.
life.
But they, you know what? I don't know. They always seem short-handed.
No! Ouch! 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 That's not a handicap. You can still beat your girlfriend.
Hey, man, that's forging forward.
God. So we picked on Def Leppard. We talked about Iron Maiden cover bands.
Yeah.
We did pretty good.
Yeah.
Lords of the Tridented a little bit.
Yeah. But, I mean, to focus back around a little bit, we're like a couple weeks from seeing everybody at Midwest Gaming Classic, which are our pals from Lords of the Trident will be at. They will be doing
Yes.
the after show. Brian will be doing his brand of video game music on the main show, and he'll be in our room too.
Yep.
Doing
some of
whatever
his
he wants.
Doing some of his rare country music.
And that's the Chocobo song.
Yeah.
I love that song. His picking and a grinning take on that is just great.
Right. Not wrong. Not wrong. Anyway, all right. So, yeah. This is every
I mean,
episode.
first we'll be at CyberCon.
Yeah, I guess technically, yeah, because
Yeah.
CyberCon is in the same
Yeah.
building, in the same place.
Right.
As
But
next-
it's first.
As
And their
Lewis King Classic.
their attendees will be able to hang and
it's a little bit
Nice.
quiet. It's a little bit quieter usually by that end because a
Yeah.
lot of people go to CyberCon because their work let them.
Yeah.
So, and to be fair, I did the same thing. You go to a convention that your company lets you go to, and then you leave early to go have beer. I mean, most of us do it. I understand.
but because
Not
we'll be
blaming you
there, you just come in our room.
and have a beer.
Right.
Right.
So that kind of makes sense.
Perhaps you'll have a Voodoo Ranger.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Perhaps. We're still getting our branding up there, so I guess we can't talk about that. But anyway, this
Wait,
is every.
did he pop in at all? No. No, he didn't.
Who?
Yeah.
The Voodoo Ranger guy.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we better keep an eye on these guys.
No, just slide in,
Yeah.
see what we're up to.
You,
slide back
you
out.
become the most knowledgeable
Did they
person
mention Voodoo
in
Ranger
the entire world.
in the did
But
they-
yet you can only answer in non-committal responses.
I'm sorry, we're being paid $45,000 a year to say Voodoo Ranger. Okay.
All right, hey.
Yeah, that's right.
No, we're not.
You're
Fair
getting
enough.
paid?
They do have.
We lose money on this
What's
show.
what's that movie like not Road Trip?
Yeah, that was.
Fair warning: if you ever sue the Guys Games and Beer LLC, you're gonna be part of our debt. You're gonna have to actually pay money.
There's one beer left.
They do have a nice mascot though, and I appreciate that. And
We were talking about that Sunday.
that most things that have long term have a good mascot. You need a good mascot. The Philadelphia mascot,
Speaking of
the
mascots,
funky mascot.
speaking of mascots, Lionheart Racing has us as a mascot. Lionheart Racing, all the joys of racing without the rubber hot dogs. If you want to visit them, you can go to www.guysgamesandbeer.net. Take a look on the right hand corner of the website. There is the wall of sponsorship, and you will see that 77 logo, and you should click right through it and check out some races. Don't do it now. There's nothing I'm going to say that's that exciting after this point.
Wall of
Go do it now.
sponsorship.
Anyway, also, if you really enjoy your Guys, Games, and Beer, you can go to www.facebook.com/guysgamesandbeer. Check out the Guys, Games, and Beer support group with the latest in memetology, which usually makes me have to take a shower at least once a week. It's great.
With
He
Mr.
digs
Frosty.
deep. He does dig deep with Master of Memetology, Dallas. Then you can also go to www.youtube.com/guysgamesandbeer and check us out live, 6:15 p.m. CST on Tuesdays. Anyway, that's about it. I want to thank y'all very much for watching this. We'll be back next Tuesday with, I believe, actually, like Larry came up with a good topic, and it was long-lasting consoles. I think we're going to go with that. So that's something to stay tuned for. Us talking about long-lasting consoles from a guy
There's debate.
who the guy who came up with the idea keeps consoles for like ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good
I've owned
topic, I
every
think.
console I've ever bought. That's not true.
And then you got me who like sells it, buys it back, sells it, buys it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the whole bunch. And then Ryan who buys just 8 of them.
Yeah.
Well, if it's Mac, apparently. You have a lot of Macs. I like Macs, and I have like more Macs. And I have less Macs than you. I have way less Macs than you.
I just thought of something. You know, with those dank memes,
Hmm?
we should start angling for a good, soap sponsor.
Yes, you should. God, I love this stuff. We're not gonna mention them. I want them to pay us. Yeah, that's not happening.
There are sometimes the memes that make me go, just got out of the shower, but I need to go clean myself. I need to get clean.
It might be true.
But yet sometimes the clean that I'm requiring makes me feel like I need sandpaper and steel wool.
That's it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great week. This is also the pre-roll.
Guys, games, and beers.
No, I'm definitely on.
Crazy effort.
I'm it is. I'm totally on for chorus now, though. That's good. So Darlene's gonna get back, and then if she gets back early enough, I'm taking her to chorus. No, I can't. I'm out. I used the last of it on chorus con because I've got that week off when Darlene's gone. So I got that, but that's good news, right? Because we get back from Canada, then we can still hang out now.
Yeah.
So so I can I can get rid of the rest of your days off, and then we can go over to the bar over here. I think we're gonna walk.
I haven't.
That's my big plan. Is we're gonna just walk over to the bar. There's a bar at the golf club. That's
In about 8.3 seconds, it's gonna be October for me. That's about how quickly things are gonna